Hi guys, I'm standing here today with the latest and greatest from TaylorMade, the new M1 2017 model. As the slogan goes, same letter, better everything. This is definitely a refinement over the previous model. We've seen similar things being done, but done better. And it's kept the aesthetics from the previous one, which was really, really nice. The white crown leading onto the graphite back of it. It just aligns with the ball really, really nicely. So let's talk about what they've changed. So multi-material construction, again in the crown, as you can see. The difference this time around, they've used a 7-layer weave, so it's much thinner, much lighter. That allows them to save even more weight, which they can use to redistribute around the perimeter of the golf club, as well as quite low down, helping you get the ball up in the air very, very easily. What is interesting to note is you'll see on the sole section, they've actually added a little bit of carbon composite, the same as what they utilize in the crown. Now, that further allows them to place the CG where they want it, again, helping you launch it easier. The added benefit with that weight that they save, they can make the driver more stable. It has a bigger sweet spot. Therefore, it is a lot easier to hit than what the previous generation was. The other finer touches that they've looked at, we'll see that this T-track is much longer than the previous version. Now, this for me is quite exciting. This gives you the ability as a mid-handicap player to actually put this in your bag, whereas the previous model, I would not have recommended it, purely because of forgiveness levels. This allows you to move the CG so far back, it actually becomes quite stable. It's very close to the M2 driver. The loft sleeve still features on this driver. You're looking at a 2-degree increment each way, so this 9.5 effectively can become a 7.5 or an 11.5 in half-degree increments, whatever it is that you need. Now, I know there's a lot of guys out there that still feel custom fitting is not worth it. Trust me when I say that it definitely is. To give you an indication, I mentioned that this track moves back and forth, increases stability, but what I didn't tell you, you move it forward, you're actually reducing your launch angle, bringing down your spin rate. So the guys that hit a high balloony flight, that's ideally suited to you. Or the guys that hit it really low and can't get it up in the air, you move this weight backwards, it's going to increase your launch angle and increase your spin rate. There's another little weight that runs across the sole of the driver here. Now you'll see it moves from the toe to the heel. That gives you the ability to actually alter flight bias. So say for argument's sake, you're hitting quite a big fade, you would move the heavy weight into the heel of the club. That'll allow the toe to turn over quite quickly. If you're a guy like me that tends to hook it, oh, this is wonderful, you move it towards the toe. Then it actually forces the driver to try and stay a little bit open towards impact, reducing that draw spin for you. As you can see, highly customizable, needs to be set up correctly. This driver for me remains a low to mid handicap driver. Good ball striker on about a 10-11 handicap, you could have a look at this. But I would definitely recommend single figure handicaps look at the M1.